Gee whiz. The sun is out. I've got no number plate. Oh my god. I've come out without a number plate. Oh shit. Oh shit. I've just come out, the sun's out, and I thought, bollocks, I'm going to go out on the bike. I've got to test out this suspension. I've got to test out this Rottweiler kit. And I forgot to put my number plate on. Oh god. Welcome along, guys. Well, I couldn't help myself. I wouldn't normally ride the bike in the winter, and there's a lot of salt on the roads, but I thought, you know what, with the airbox mods, with the suspension done, I couldn't help myself. I had to try it. Oh! So, for those of you which don't know, I've just had the Rottweiler airbox set up, power commander, ignition module, Dynajet quick shifter, 175 brake horsepower at the back wheel, and massive loads of power and torque throughout the whole rev range. I've also been to K-Tech suspension. They stripped the forks, they stripped the shock, they've revalved it. It was very, very heavy on the rebound as standard, and straight away I can tell the suspension feels so much more responsive. I've also got brand new rubber on this, brand new Pirelli Rosso Corsa 3s, so I have to be a little bit careful. I've got new rubber I need to bed in, so there's a lot of new stuff on this. I've turned the anti-wheelie and traction control back on. I normally run it with that off, but I thought with the extra power I better play things safe to start with anyway. Just sounds unbelievably good. I can't wait to sort of see if the airbox has given it a bit more intake roar. It definitely has. It's got more of a snarl to it now. I've also got a data logger. This is the SpeedAngle from R&G. The cool thing about this is it can do this. Overlay data onto a video. So when I do track days, you can get proper lap time. You can even get lean angle on your track videos. So I'm not going to use it on the road. This is why I've stuck it to the standard centre thing. Didn't want to stick it to the carbon one, so I've got the standard centre plastic, and I've got it stuck to that. But it's going to be for track days. I can't use it on the road because you could incriminate yourself rather quickly. I don't want to do that. It's bad enough for these things without having data logging falling into the wrong hands as well. So it's going to be for track days, and the go! And I can't wait to test that out. But I had issues with my suspension. It felt very edgy, this, and already I can see it feels much more planted. It feels much more natural. Doesn't have that skittish feeling anymore. They found the standard suspension to be way too much rebound. Way too much rebound. So as you go over a bump, the suspension wasn't having time to react and sort of drop down into the bump, if you like. Very basic explanation. But that was the way it was set up, and it just didn't give you a nice feel on the road. And it's the same with the new Superduke. I don't think they've changed the suspension. They changed the geometry, but I don't think they've changed the actual forks and shock. So I think if you have a Superduke, first impressions are that suspension revalve has really helped. It's got a more of a growl to it, but I don't think it's that much louder. I could be wrong, yeah. Ooh. I'm going to reserve judgment. The linkage for the quick shifter, the gear linkage now is not where I normally have it. It's in a funny position, so I think I'm going to struggle to use the quick shifter properly. He says as he bangs it into neutral. I'd say it's much improved, the throttle response, with the lambda done away with, and just the power command, the map controlling the fueling properly. It's more responsive, less of a lag. It's that initial punch when you open it up. careful around the bends. I've got new rubber. Front comes up at the slightest provocation. Oh man, it's an animal. It's an absolute animal, but in a good way. The power's so linear, it's not you know what I mean? It's not like a two-stroke with a big power band kicking in. I think you could turn the electronics off and have some proper wheelie fun on this. Really good fun. Does that bloke want to sit any more to one side on his bike? Might handle better, mate, if you actually sit in the middle. Cheers, buddy. Woo! Ah! What? It's a bit naughty now. It's always nice when you have a lot of work done to your bike and you get rewarding results. Quick shifter. It's nice. Oh, I just want to lay it down, but I can't because of the tyres. Look at the salt on the roads as well. Go away, salt. It's definitely way more powerful than it was. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Maximum lean angle 20 degrees. 20 degrees to the right, 17 degrees to the left. That's pretty cool. I was a bit worried because we didn't actually set this up for my weight. I was a bit disappointed that they didn't set the sag up or maybe try and re-spring it or whatever, but I'm not worried now. It just feels lovely. There's more to come on this bike as well. This isn't it. There's more to come, but I wanted to ride it now before the other stuff went on so I could feel some tangible difference between the new stuff which is going on, because we're going for a weight loss. The next thing is going to be weight loss. We've got the power, we've got the handling, now we're going to reduce some weight on the bike and make it even more crazy. I've got some Dimag carbon fibre wheels coming, which are the lightest wheels on the market. I've also got a load of carbon accessories to go on the bike. I'm going to weigh everything, see how much weight we can get off it. I've got a lithium battery going in. I've got some titanium bolts going on. So we're going to reduce the weight. We've upped the power, we've reduced the weight, we've improved the handling. This is what it's all about. Fantastic. It's still got that absolutely nimble feel to it. Much more agile feeling than the Superduke 2, but now the suspension works with that agility. I think this could be the best combination, you know. I think the Superduke 1 with these suspension changes could be the perfect setup. I'm going to borrow the Superduke 2 again from KTM and I'm going to do a direct comparison between this bike and the Superduke 2. I think that'll be really interesting. Might even be able to get the data logger on both of them and see if we can do some sort of a speed comparison almost, 0 to 60 or something. 0 to 60 is just not enough for these sorts of bikes. You need 0 to 100 really. But then you're incriminating yourself. I need to go to Buntingthorpe Proving Grounds or something. That's what's needed. It just sounds angry now. What have I done to piss you off? You're angry with me. Okay, time for an overtake. Third gear, 4,500 revs. Full power. Crazy fast. It's like being launched from a cannon. It's like being fired from a cannon. Oh my god. Oh, it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. I love it. I love it. Wet shit. Get a Loomish coffee.